My wife got in shape, filed for divorce to upgrade her life, and ended up with nothing but regret. Turns out, when she tried to squeeze me dry in court, the judge wasn't buying her entitlement, and her new boyfriend disappeared the moment he realized there was no windfall. I'm just a regular guy, 38 years old, working as an IT tech for a local company. I never imagined the day my wife would walk into the kitchen and casually announce she was done with our marriage. We had been together for almost 10 years, married for 7. We got along well enough, routine dinners, shared chores, the usual ups and downs. But a few months ago, something changed. My wife joined a fancy new gym downtown, embracing a strict diet and personal trainer sessions. At first, I supported her wholeheartedly, proud that she found motivation to improve her health. She lost weight, toned her muscles, and started flaunting designer clothes. But with each pound shed, her attitude shifted from cooperative partner to smug critic. She'd throw sly comments like, "I could have done so much better if I'd only focused on myself earlier," or "not everyone settles so young." I tried not to read too much into it, but tension built. She'd criticize my appearance, my job, even the way I did laundry. One morning, sipping her green smoothie, she said, "I'm not happy. I think I need to explore other options." I stood there stunned. She spelled it out, "I'm filing for divorce." I asked why. She shrugged and said, "I've outgrown this marriage. Look at me now, I have a whole world of opportunities and I'm stuck with you." The entitlement was shocking. She acted like our years together were a mere stepping stone toward a better deal. I felt anger, hurt, and disbelief swirling inside me, but I kept calm. "If that's what you want," I said quietly, "then do what you must." Later that week, I got official notice from her lawyer. She wanted a quick divorce. I consulted a lawyer myself. He explained the basics in our no-fault state. She could just walk away, but she was asking for a generous settlement, more than her fair share. She wanted the house, a chunk of my savings, and spousal support even though she worked full-time and earned a decent salary. Pure entitlement. I refused. My lawyer said we could negotiate but warned me to brace myself. She was clearly trying to leverage her new confidence to squeeze me dry. I nodded grimly. That's when I decided I wouldn't just roll over. I'd fight back calmly and methodically. If she thought her newfound attractiveness gave her the right to discard me and profit from it, she'd learn the hard way that I wasn't so easily beaten. We entered mediation. She showed up wearing a sleek dress and tossing her newly styled hair while making snide remarks about how I let myself go. She hinted that I never tried to improve myself, as if that justified her dumping me. I kept my composure, answered questions politely, and refused her outrageous demands. Mediation ended abruptly with no agreement. She left furious, muttering that she'd get the judge on her side. In private, I began gathering evidence, bank statements proving her financial independence and text messages where she bragged to a friend about upgrading her life. If she wanted a fight, I'd give her one. I wouldn't be her doormat. A few weeks passed and we found ourselves in a pretrial settlement conference. Her lawyer argued she deserved extra support because I'd held her back while she invested time in getting in shape. Ridiculous. She had a stable job, no children to care for, and she chose to spend time at the gym. I never stopped her. I pointed this out to my lawyer, who smirked and said not to worry, a judge would see through that. Meanwhile, my wife's behavior grew more entitled. She stopped by the house, still shared property until settlement, to pick up some belongings and left snarky notes about how I should start hitting the gym or maybe find a better job. I ignored these provocations but documented everything. My lawyer advised that showing her harassment and belittling behavior could influence the judge's perception of her credibility. As trial approached, I learned she'd been dating a co